Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Rbadam here. Today we're going to be looking at the weapon Vulkar Wraith. Now first off, we're going to start by comparing the Vulkar Wraith to the normal Wraith. And if you really are curious, here's what it looks like. The Wraith weapons basically just feature a nice design and a little damage buff, similar to Prime. Alright, now compared to the normal Vulkar Prime, there's a few advantages and a few disadvantages. So as far as the normal Vulkar Prime goes, not Vulkar Prime, excuse me, Vulkar. It's got 11.2 slash versus 0 being the Vulkar Wraith. And it's got 33.8 puncture versus 25 on the Vulkar. Now these are the only differences that the Vulkar has, which is better than the Vulkar Wraith. Now, the impact is 225 as opposed to 180. Vulkar Wraith wins in that category. Status is the same. Reload time is the same. The magazine size has been increased by 2, and everything else is the same. Now, as far as looks go, I'd say the Vulkar Wraith definitely wins. You can't change the colors, though, as with all Wraith weapons, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it's gonna work. Now for the actual gameplay segment of the Vulkar Wraith. You may notice that it looks grayish in-game as opposed to black as it looks inside of your spaceship. This is mostly on planets like Phobos, where you fight mostly in the outside. Now, if you're in like a Corpus mission and it's on a ship, everything is good and well. It's 100%. The gun will retain its lightish black color, and it'll still look nice. Alright. Now, the interesting thing, a cool thing about this gun, is when you shoot someone and you reload, you can keep your combo because it lasts for 5 seconds. I wouldn't say that's too great of something, but you know what? You gotta look at the silver linings of the gun. And that's something that most snipers don't have. I think the Vectis has a 2-second combo. Now, I have tested this out on like level 35, 40, and as long as you get a headshot, it'll still one-shot them with the current build I have. Now, of course, I don't have max duration, and I'm sure that it could go a lot higher, but this is what I have for now. Now, the weapon comes pre-built, already installed with a catalyst, and you get it from the event called Shadow Debt. And it's basically just killed acolytes, which are the stalker's minions, I guess. Now, this weapon will one-shot most enemies under level 30. See, like, I just did 15,000 damage there with a headshot and critical. Now, this weapon is certainly not in-game. It's definitely, I would say, an average weapon. Aside from looks, this gun's just kind of a mid-tier weapon. I would definitely recommend upgrading to the Vectis Prime. The big difference, though, is that you'd still want to use this gun in these types of missions over the Vectis Prime, because it's 8 capacity as opposed to 2. However, if you plan on doing like Void and going up to higher tier missions, you're definitely gonna want the Vectis. The Vectis is definitely better, noticeably. And depending on your view, it could be considered, I guess, more fashionable for a weapon. Now, the Vulkar's got a decently long reload speed, but its capacity makes up for that. I'd say overall, it's a pretty solid weapon. As soon as you reach like rank 6, I think, is the EXP requirement for the Vectis Prime, or just any assault rifle in general. I would upgrade to a Prime weapon, because those are definitely, without a doubt, in game. Alright, as for the mods I have on my Vulkar, I actually have one mod spot left. I'm not entirely sure what I want to put there. A good thing to put there would be like a Bane of Grenier or whatever enemy you're fighting. But I'll show you what mods I have on right now. Of course, this is not all maxed, because this is my first sniper rifle. But that's alright! Okay, so as you can see, it's already got a catalyst on it. I don't think, personally, I would have put a catalyst on it, but it's a really cool gun. Alright, so, I have split chamber on it, of course, for 90% multi-shot. always something good to have on sniper rifles, and just weapons in general. Serration, 90% damage. It's only halfway maxed, unfortunately, but I don't have the funds to fully upgrade that. I will eventually, though. Point Strike, 150% critical chance. That's almost a must-have to bring it from 20 to 50%. Vital Sense, of course, 120% crit damage to get those massive damage hits. And then Malignant Force, so you can get the Saddest Chance and the Toxin for your Corrosive, and then Stormbringer to make it the Toxin into Corrosive. And Rupture, I have not upgraded this at all, but I'm assuming since the Sniper Rifle does impact damage, this is kind of similar to getting Serration on the Sniper Rifle. Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed that, be sure to like this video and subscribe to check out the rest of the Warframe videos on my channel.